Welcome back, hunters. So today we're going to be going over the new update that was just released today for the Hunter Call of the Wild. So they did add in 3 new scopes, and they also made an update to the electric collar. So now with the electric collar, you can now call in 2 animals at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and take a look into that. And then we're going to go ahead and test a few out so that way everyone can see what they are. All right, so here's the 3 new scopes. So you do have the Angler, which is the new night vision scope. As you can see with all the scopes now, you can change the reticles. But right now I'm just going to leave the default one on for now, just so that way we can take a look at it. But here's the closer look up at it. Now here's the Odin, which is the new rifle scope. Again, you can change all the reticles on it. I haven't tried any of the reticles out yet for it. I've just been using the default for now. But I will eventually test out a few of the different reticles for it. And then interesting they did, so they combined the handgun and shotgun scope now, which I think is a really cool change, especially if you're one that's carrying a shotgun and a pistol as a loadout. Now you only have to carry one scope to equip to both of those. So let's go ahead and go test some of these out. All right, so since we're already in the nighttime, we're going to go ahead and test the nighttime scope out first. I think the new nighttime scope, or the new night vision scope, is definitely a big game changer. I always hated how the old one had that green background to it. As you can see here with the new nighttime scope, it is more of a gray color. I think it's a lot easier to see with this one. You're not getting blinded by that bright lime green background. So I definitely think it's easier on the eyes. We do have some mountain lions down here. Let's go and see if we can get some. We actually have a mythical. We might try to take them too. Let's try from 300 yards. The old nighttime scope, it was a lot harder to take anything from a distance. So you can see with this one, even though we're at between 240 and 290, we can still clearly see the mountain lines down. Got him. So I think they did a real good job, especially with the nighttime scope, being able to see the definitions and the animals and then the environment around them. I definitely think that was a really good change that they did. All right, so let's go ahead and test out the new rifle scope here. Well, we got some bison standing over here. As you can see, it's a lot clearer than the Hyperion. I definitely like the zoom levels on it better as well. I was zeroed in incorrectly, but it's all right. I definitely think with the new rifle scope, you do have a lot clearer vision. And I like that the outer ring is also smaller so you can see what's around you that's not in the scope. All right, so let's go ahead and test out the new update to the electric collar here. All right, so we're going to try to call in some turkeys. So you can switch between the crow call and the mating call. So we'll go with the mating call. All right, then we can also add a second caller in. So let's go ahead and call in some black bear. Then you also have the option at the very top, the fox bang. So the fox bang is pretty much whenever you shoot, whenever that caller hears that round go off, it's going to cut the collar off. I like to just leave that off, but if you want to, you can turn that on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get some cover here and see if we can call in a turkey or a black bear. I think the new update to the collar would definitely be useful if you do like to hunt ducks, especially on Revlon Coast, because then you could put more than one duck into that collar. And you see we do have a turkey coming in now. We got the new shotgun scope out. And we also got a black bear to come in too. As you can see, that electric collar, the new update for it, would definitely be useful for anyone that's wanting to hunt more than one species at a time. I'm really excited about using it on Revlon Coast whenever I'm doing duck hunting. To be able to add more than one duck in there, definitely be useful on there. And then that same scope that we also have on the shotgun, we did attach to our 22 here. And you see, you definitely have a much clearer picture than the old pistol scope. Turkey's a little too far to shoot. But you can definitely see there is a much clearer picture now. And it's also nice to be able to zoom in a little bit further as well. All right, but that's it for the updates that they've come out with. They do have a bunch of patch notes that they did go over. I'll have to look into those a little bit more, but you can pull those up on their website. I definitely do like the fact they did remove that brush sound. If you're no longer walking in brushes, you're not going to hear that brush sound in the background anymore. So that was definitely a big one that they fixed. They also fixed some of the ammunition. All right, but that's going to be it for our video today and the new updates. If you would, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. But if there is anything else that you would like to see, or if you have any comments on the new update, definitely leave that in the comment section. And thank you again for coming out, and happy hunting.